a young man who's willing to do anything to win back his mother's love, then ultimately understands how to respect himself while going through the trials of Marine Corps boot camp. So, for me, I thought my identity and my sexuality made me worthless for so many years. And then I joined the Marine Corps and I had a drill instructor explain to me that my value, that I was important, that I mattered because I had the ability to protect the person to my left and to my right. So this is what I want audiences to take away. If you've ever felt downtrodden, if you've ever felt oppressed and overlooked and undervalued, this is a film you're going to watch this, you're going to remind you that the power and the light that you have inside, like the power of being yourself, can actually make things better.
And of course, telling a story so close to your heart, inspired by your own story, getting your cast right was going to be so crucial. How did you cast Jeremy Pope and Gabrielle Union and work with them to develop your vision?
I had a great producer. We're also married, by the way.
We had an amazing casting director, Kim Coleman. And as we got closer and closer to finalizing the script, Elegance started to envision who he wanted to play the character. And he wanted an outbeat actor. And it made sense, like, Jeremy Pope. I don't know if there's an outbeat actor who's well accomplished. Elegance could tell you why he cast the Gabby too, because he has a story.
Sure. I'd gotten back to New York from being in Hawaii for years as a Marine. Mother is the type of person, she's just a real, troublemaker. So she's like, oh, you a cameraman now? Why don't you go buy a camera and film your little sister's graduation? And I did. I bought the camera, Sony PD-150 for those who like mulholland drive. And I went to my sister's graduation. None of her friends knew she had a brother. None of my mother's friends knew she had an elder son. And in that moment, I was incensed. And I resolved to myself, I'm going to be a filmmaker. You're not going to avoid me, You go to the theater, you're going to see my name. You go to TV, you're going to see my name. I had to cast Gabrielle Union, not only because she's a brilliant artist, because I know for a fact that if my mother was still alive, somebody would go to her and say, hey, I think Gabrielle's pretending to be you in a movie. And maybe that would have sparked a reconciliation for us, So to us, the authenticity of the casting is really, really important. Having an out queer black actor like Jeremy Pope, this is an example for generations of people in the States, black gay people are 8 times more likely to commit suicide, 8 times more likely to be homeless, 1 in 2 are particularly HIV positive in their lifetime. So we needed to have someone in this role, in this skin, who could really serve as an example and a light and a hero to a generation that's going to be facing a lot of difficulties. Remind them to have it, to succeed.
What do you hope people take away? Because maybe from your side, is it kind of cathartic to tell the story, but also have a message of hope and something about the power of forgiveness?
Well, that's the main thing. Forgiveness is a source of strength, right? My mother was the first person to ever love me fully, also the first person to ever reject me completely. It's a complicated relationship, just as complicated as my relationship is with the Marine Corps. However, forgiveness, me loving my mother, me forgiving my mother allows me to feel better about what I've been through. So I'm hoping that people walk away from this and understand that to be a real man, you don't have to be brutal, you don't have to be vindictive. You can forgive and care for one another, and there's hope there.
And just very quickly, what does it mean to you to be here at the London Film Festival, and how do you see the broader cinema landscape right now? Do you think there's more opportunities and more diverse stories being told on the big screen, or have you got some way to go still?
Well, we have a lot of ways to go when it comes to diversity on screen, but in terms of my stories, you're not going to deny me. And then in terms of being in London, London's one of my favorite cities to be in. I love it. I mean, you guys speak English a little weird, but it'll be okay. No, I love London. We were here. We've had 3 films in the London Film Festival, but 2 of them came about during COVID. This is our first time actually setting foot on the ground at the red carpet for this festival. So this is a thrill. It's amazing. Thank you for having us.
Really enjoy the night. Thanks so much.
Thank you. Cheers.